Hello everyone, welcome to Weekly Current Affair Quiz. Let's start today's quiz. First question is, what is the purpose of the Pravaha portal recently launched by the Reserve Bank of India? To facilitate digital payments across India, to serve as a centralized online platform for applying for various regulatory approvals from the RBI, to provide real-time financial market data, or to enhance the security of online banking transactions. The correct answer is option B, to serve as a centralized online platform for applying for various regulatory approvals from the RBI. Recently, the RBI has launched Pravaha, that is Platform for Regulatory Application, Validation and Authorization Portal, a secure and centralized online platform for individuals and entities to apply for various regulatory approvals from the RBI. This streamlines the process by offering a single point of contact and aims to improve the efficiency of RBI's regulatory approvals. Next question, who was India's first female UN ambassador who recently retired? Ruchira Kamboj, Nirupama Rao, Sushma Swaraj or Chokila Iyer? The correct answer is option A, Ruchika Kamboj. After an illustrious career spanning over 35 years, India's permanent representative to the United Nations, Ruchira Kamboj has retired. The first woman diplomat to hold the prestigious position of Ambassador of India at the UN, Kamboj, who joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1987, took to social media to bid goodbye. Next question, what is the name of the anti-radiation missile recently tested by India? Rudram 1, Agni 5, BrahMos or Rudram 2? The correct answer is option D, Rudram 2. Rudram, India's first anti-radiation missile, is an air-to-surface missile developed by DRDO. ARMs or anti-radiation missiles like Rudram are designed to detect, track and neutralize the enemy's radio frequency sources, including radar, communication assets and other radio frequency sources. Next question, which Indian sports star was appointed as the brand ambassador for tobacco control? Saina Nehwal, PV Sindhu, Mary Kom or Mithali Raj? The correct answer is option B, PV Sindhu. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India organized an event today to observe the World No Tobacco Day 2024. This year's theme, Protecting Children from Tobacco Industry Interference, underscores the urgent need to shield youth from the detrimental influences of tobacco consumption. To motivate young children and youth to steer clear of tobacco in all forms, Indian badminton maestro PV Sindhu was designated as the brand ambassador for tobacco control. Next question, which organization announced the establishment of an AI office? United Nations, European Union, World Bank or NATO? The correct answer is option B, European Union. The European Union announced that it established an AI office under the Directorate General for Communications Networks, Content and Technology. This follows the month-long process of EU member states signing and approving the legislation. The office will oversee the regulation and supervision of AI development, with organizational changes taking effect on June 16, aligning with the AI Act's implementation date. Next question, which institution received the Nelson Mandela Award for Health Promotion? AIIMS Delhi, NIMHANS, Tata Memorial Hospital or Fortis Hospital? The correct answer is option B, NIMHANS. Recently, the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences or NIMHANS Bengaluru has been conferred the prestigious Nelson Mandela Award for Health Promotion by the World Health Organization for the year 2024. Next question, which of the following volcanoes is a submarine volcano? Hunga Tonga, Mount Sinabung, Kilauea Volcano or Mount St. Helens? The correct answer is option A, Hunga Tonga. Hunga Tonga Hunga Hapai erupted on 15th January 2022 in the Pacific Kingdom of Tonga. It created a tsunami that triggered warnings across the Pacific Basin and sent sound waves around the globe multiple times. Hunga Tonga is an example of underwater submarine volcano. Next question is, which of the following Sustainable Development Goals is related to conserving and sustainably using the oceans? SDG 9, SDG 12, SDG 13 or SDG 14? The correct answer is option D, SDG 14. The State of the Ocean report indicates that the ocean is now warming at twice the rate it was 20 years ago, with 2023 seeing one of the highest increases since the 1950s. This report has been launched by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO. Sustainable Development Goal 14 is about life below water, that emphasizes conserving and sustainably using the oceans, seas and marine resources. Next question, special category status was introduced on the recommendation of which of the following finance commission? Third Finance Commission, 4th Finance Commission, 5th or 7th? The correct answer is option C, 5th Finance Commission. Recently, after Lok Sabha results, once again there has been a demand for a special category status for Bihar by the National Democratic Alliance, Ali Janata Dal United. Earlier, this demand came in the backdrop of the findings from the Bihar Caste-Based Survey 2022. The special category status was introduced in 1969 on the recommendation of the 5th Finance Commission. Next question. World Health Organization's global office is located in which of the following countries? Tokyo, Japan, New York, USA, Montreal, Canada, or Geneva, Switzerland? The correct answer is option D, Geneva, Switzerland. According to an independent report, the World Health Organization's Emergencies Department is facing existential threats as multiplying health crises have left it so short of cash that it needed emergency funds to pay staff salaries at the end of last year. WHO's global office is located in Geneva, Switzerland. Next question. Under Article 101(2) of the Constitution, members of state legislators who have been elected to Lok Sabha must resign their seats within how many days? 30, 14, 40 or 25? The correct answer is option B, 14. Under Article 101(2) of the Constitution, members of state legislators who have been elected to Lok Sabha must resign their seats within 14 days. Next question. The lion-tailed macaque or Macaca silenus is primarily found in which region of India? Eastern Ghats, Himalayas, Sundarbans or Western Ghats? The correct answer is option D, Western Ghats. A recent report submitted to the Karnataka Forest Department has revealed the presence of 730 lion-tailed macaques in the Shravarthi Valley LTM Sanctuary. Next question. Which country recently sent the Chang'e 6 mission to the moon? Japan, China, South Korea or North Korea? The correct answer is option B, China. Chang'e 6 is a Chinese lunar mission that successfully landed in the southern pole, Aitken Basin on the far side of the moon. It is the first unmanned mission to land on the far side of the moon with the goal of bringing back samples from the moon to Earth for study. Next question. Which of the following has recently launched Blue and Green Islands Integrated Program? UNDP, GEF, both A and B or Niti Aayog? The correct answer is option C, both A and B. The UNDP and GEF unveiled a $135 million Blue and Green Islands Integrated Program at the SIDS-4 conference, targeting 15 small developing states for nature-based solutions in urban development, food production and tourism. Next question. Which country is leading the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework Initiative? Japan, India, US or Australia? The correct answer is option C, US. The US-led Indo-Pacific Economic Framework is holding a ministerial meeting in Singapore, with major firms also joining for the Clean Economy Investor Forum. The IPEF Clean Economy Investor Forum includes 22 major US companies such as Alphabet's Google, Microsoft, BlackRock, Bechtel, Citi, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley. Next question. India recently joined which two significant military exercises organized by the United States? Malabar and Cobra Gold, Red Flag and RIMPAC, Yudh Abhyas and Valiant Shield, or COPE India and Garud Shield? The correct answer is option B, Red Flag and RIMPAC. The Indian Air Force is participating in the Red Flag exercise in Alaska, deploying Rafale fighter jets. The exercise commenced on May 30, 2024 and features advanced aerial combat training aimed at integrating air crew in a multinational environment. The Indian Navy is set to participate in the RIMPAC naval exercise, scheduled to take place in Hawaii from June 25 to August 2, 2024. Next question. Pravaha software, sometimes mentioned in the news, is related to which of the following? Ministry of Jal Shakti, Ministry of Home Affairs, ISRO or Ministry of Defense? The correct answer is option C, ISRO. Recently, ISRO has developed computational fluid dynamics software named Parallel RANS Solver for aerospace vehicle aerothermodynamic analysis, that is Pravaha. It can stimulate external and internal flows on launch vehicles, winged and non-winged re-entry vehicles. Next question. With whom has the Indian Army signed an agreement for hydrogen fuel cell bus? Adani Green, IOCL, HPCL or BPCL? The correct answer is option B, IOCL. Displaying a firm resolve towards finding green and sustainable transport solutions, the Indian Army has collaborated with the Indian Oil Corporation Limited or IOCL for demonstration trials of hydrogen fuel cell bus technology. The Indian Army is known for its commitment to innovation and environmental stewardship. Next question. Which milestone did India recently achieve in the field of aerospace technology? Launching its first reusable space shuttle, successfully landing a rover on Mars, launching the nation's first 3D printed rocket engine, or deploying the first Indian astronaut to the International Space Station? The correct answer is option C, launching the nation's first 3D printed rocket engine. Indian space startup Agnikul Cosmos successfully launched the nation's first 3D printed rocket engine paving the way for reduced time and cost associated with building rockets and boosting the country's space-faring capabilities. Last question is, where was the 2024 Heads of State Summit for the Kavango Zambezi Trans-Frontier Conservation Area recently held? Harare, Zimbabwe, Windhoek, Namibia, Gaborone, Botswana, or Livingstone, Zambia? The correct answer is option D, Livingstone, Zambia. Recently, the 2024 Heads of State Summit for the Kavango Zambezi Trans-Frontier Conservation Area took place in Livingstone, Zambia, where member states renewed their calls to withdraw from the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, that is CITES. The call came back in drop of a repeated denying of permission to sell off their abundant ivory and other wildlife products. So that's all for today. Do share your scores and reviews about the program. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.